Hi, you guys. I'm Krista, and I am very excited to bring to you the very first Why Am I Yelling video blog. Sorry. I wanted to do this because while I love to write my stuff, I thought the idea of talking would also be fun. And so I am not giving up on the writing, but I'm adding in a little bit of talking because I want these little video clips to be tidbits of information for you to use on a daily basis. Fun, funny, informational, useful, um, however they resonate with you. For the first one, though, this one, I thought that I should do an intro to Why Am I Yelling? Or what is Why Am I Yelling? Because over the last few months that I've been doing this, writing the blog and doing my coaching, I've been getting some questions about the title and more specifically about the yelling word in the title. So I think it would be a good idea to explain to you how it originated and where it came from and where it is now and what I see for it in the future. So I started the Why Am I Yelling blog around 7 years ago, and it was a place where I could write down my thoughts and really just on any topic on any given day, just as something fun for me to do, more like a hobby. And I kept it up pretty consistently for a few years. And then life kind of got in the way, and I had another baby, and I had a full time job, and uh, it just kind of fell by the wayside until about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, um, there were some changes going on in my professional life, and I wasn't really feeling all that fulfilled, and I felt like I needed to make a decision. So I decided to quit my job and take some time to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. And so I started writing again. And it was a really good thing for me because it gave me something to do while I was trying to figure out what my real something to do was going to be. Um, so I spent some time researching companies and discovering new career possibilities and opportunities, and I started writing the blog again. And I also started to get really confused and really anxious. And so I turned to a career transition coach to help me maybe try to map out what it was that I wanted to do or help me figure it out. And she absolutely, without question, changed my life. Um, After a few conversations with her and the questions that she asked, and just the in depth conversations that we were having, it was really clear to her what I was going to do way before it was clear to me what I was going to do. She was actually the person who suggested that I explore coaching as a profession for myself. We had many a conversation around self reflection and introspection and self assessments, and I was taking all these quizzes and all kinds of stuff. And she kept saying to me, you're exploring all of this stuff in all these companies, and none of them are really speaking to you because you don't really want to do that. You really want, just by virtue of the data that we have, that you've taken all these classes and self assessments and stuff, you really want to help other people. And you want to help other people do really good things in the world. And you want to do really good things in the world. And you want to uplift people and make them feel good about the decisions that they're making on whatever subject that they're making their decisions on. She said, you should explore coaching as a profession. I really think that that's something that you should do. So I did. I said, okay, well, I've got the time, so let's figure this one out. Excuse me. So I did. I looked into a few different programs. I did some interviewing, um, with their admissions people, and I chose the one that I felt was going to be the best one for me. And 6 months later, I was a certified professional coach, life coach. And now I had my certification, and I had to make a decision on the kind of clients and people that I wanted to work with, the types of people, the topics, um, the backgrounds, whatever. So coaching is a very broad topic. You can do life coach, you could be a professional career coach, you can be an executive coach, you can be a career transition coach. There are health and wellness, and there's all kinds of coaches. And I really couldn't decide. I was having a really hard time because, you know, the fallback seemed to be corporate because that's where I had spent most of my professional career, in a corporate setting, mentoring other people. Like I had, like, that was under my belt, but it wasn't really speaking to me. It wasn't pulling me in that direction. And so I sat down and I said to myself, what is the most important job you will ever have in your life? And the answer came almost immediately. And for me, like most of us, the most important job we will ever have in our lives, if we choose to become one, is that of being a parent. And it just kind of sunk in. It didn't take long. It was like, oh, light bulb, parenting. I want to be the best parent I can possibly be to my two boys. And I have a really great network of friends who we do a lot of talking about our kids and consulting each other, and we help each other be the best that we can be. And I have great parents, and I have a great support system, and I have a great husband, and I have good kids, and I want that for everybody. I want to be the person who helps everyone be the best parent they can be. Because you know what, you guys, this shit is hard. This parenting thing is the hardest. It is the hardest job you will ever have. You can wake up and be so happy and so in love with your kids, and it's so great one day. And 5 minutes later, someone's being an asshole, and you want to kill them. And that's okay, because that's part of the roller coaster that we call parenting. Um, why am I yelling is that it has become a blog that is pretty much devoted to parenting and stories, my personal stories, stories of my friends, stories of my clients, life experiences. But it's also me being an accountability partner for my clients, for you, um, to help you navigate this path that we are all going down called parenting. And I want to help you do it from conception, basically, all the way until they get into college. And then guess what? They're on their own. No. You never retire from this job. You'll always have this job. You will be, my mom tells me all the time, I'm 43 years old, and she still wants to advise me, and I still ask her for advice. And that's what I want. I want to be able to help you have the kind of relationship with your parents that I have with mine, and with your friends, and with your husband, and with your partner, or whoever it is that you're parenting with, because it takes a village. I know that. I use my village all the time, and I want to be part of your village. I want to help you do this and do it well and be really good about with it, and just love it so much. Um, Focusing on communicating with your kids and focusing on communicating with your partner, it's the most important thing. And having really great dialogue and just an awesome life. And it can happen, and it will happen, and it does happen. It happens every single day. Um, the yelling part, as you can see, I get very excited and very animated, and I can sometimes be known as a loud talker, because when I'm passionate about something and I'm excited about it, I want to scream it from the rooftops. I want everybody to know about it. I don't want to keep this secret because it's too good. It's too good. And so I yell about it. And so that's not a bad thing, right? It's a good thing. It's a good yelling. I yell when I'm on the sidelines at the soccer games cheering for my kids and his team. I yell when I'm happy about something. I yell when I'm frustrated, because I am human. And yes, sometimes I do yell at my kids. I yell at them when they are not acknowledging me, or when they are not listening to me when I have asked them to pick up their socks off of the floor or brush their teeth for the 100th time this very morning. Yelling for me, and in this context of why am I yelling on a whole, is a good thing. It's an exciting thing, and I absolutely love sharing it with you, and I can't wait to continue to share it with you and to give you information and to share information and to make your parenting experience most fulfilling and the best that it could possibly be. I have really big plans for Why Am I Yelling? And those are evolving. But right now, I'm here and I am writing a blog and I am having partnering with Babies R Us to provide seminars to expectant moms to help them through what they should expect when the baby gets here, or what they should expect with their feelings and their spouse, and doing some stuff for the dads. That's going to come on Wednesday. I can't wait to share that with you. I am on a mission to help every parent be the best they can be. I sincerely hope that you will take this journey with me. Why Am I Yelling is a mission. It is a lifestyle. It's a hashtag. I want it to be a hashtag. This is my new thing. So as I end this video blog, my first one, I am asking you to send me your Why Am I Yelling hashtags. Follow me on Twitter, Krista Rizzo, or Why Am I Yelling. Like me on my Facebook page. It's just a Why Am I Yelling Facebook page. Like the page. And you can also join the Why Am I Yelling closed private Facebook group. Right now it's full of a bunch of moms and dads in there, and we share life experiences, we share stories, we share concerns, we share frustrations, we share celebrations, and all kinds of stuff in there. It's good, and it's growing quickly. And I love it. And I love that people from over here are meeting people from over there, and you don't ever have to like meet each other in person. I think it's fantastic. Tumble with me. Why Am I Yelling on Tumblr? I'm also on LinkedIn as Krista Rizzo. And I also do a monthly free newsletter. You can sign up for that at whyamiyelling.com. There's information on coaching. There's information on speaking. There's information on the events that I have coming up. There's a lot of information, and I hope that you will take advantage of it, and I hope that you will join me on this ride, and I can't wait to see what Why Am I Yelling has in store for you. So start now. Send me your hashtags for Why Am I Yelling, because you never know, I might just make it a topic of one of these video blogs. I am wishing for you today and always all good things, and I cannot wait to be back here tomorrow to talk more about Why Am I Yelling, and maybe why you're yelling. Have a great day, you guys. I love you. Mwah!